Taurus horoscope. Fra Kate meets Uranus from September 13th to November 8th, 2025, a season of awakening. Hello, dear Taurus. Between September 13th and November 8th, 2025, your sky becomes charged with one of the most fascinating and rare astrological movements of the year, the meeting of Fra Kate, the mysterious shadow planet, with Uranus, the planet of sudden change, disruption, and awakening. For Taurus, a sign known for stability, patience, and persistence, this alignment is like a bolt of lightning in the night sky. It shakes up what has become too rigid, and it asks you to evolve. While some changes may feel intense or even unsettling, they are here to awaken your hidden potential and push you toward growth you didn't know you were ready for. 1. Personality and inner transformation. This period begins with an inner shift that others around you will notice quickly. Fra Kate sharpens your intuition and heightens your sixth sense, while Uranus shakes up old habits. Together, they ignite a strong desire to reinvent yourself. Sharper intuition. Imagine suddenly knowing who you can trust in a business deal, or sensing in advance that a friend is about to call with important news. That's the kind of heightened awareness this transit brings. Some Taurians may feel pulled towards spiritual practices, meditation, astrology, or even mystical studies they never considered before. A new you. This is also a time when many Taurus individuals will experiment with personal reinvention. For example, you may change your appearance, try a bold hairstyle, update your wardrobe, or even undergo cosmetic procedures to reflect a new sense of identity. But it's not just the outside, your thinking shifts too. Beliefs that once felt unshakable may now feel too small, and you'll crave freedom from limiting patterns. Craving independence. Uranus awakens the rebel inside you. If you've been stuck in routines, relationships, or jobs that no longer serve you, this is the moment you start asking, what would it feel like to be free? For instance, if you've been working a stable job that pays well but leaves you uninspired, you may suddenly find yourself considering freelance work, travel, or side projects that give you more independence. Generosity and sensitivity. At the same time, Fra Kate opens your heart. You may feel more compassionate, eager to help others, and willing to listen deeply. This is a beautiful quality, but it comes with a warning. Being too trusting can leave you vulnerable. Imagine offering help to someone new, only to realize later they had hidden motives. This period teaches you to balance generosity with healthy boundaries. 2. Relationships and social life. When Fra Kate and Uranus align, your social and romantic life lights up. Expect the unexpected. New connections. Don't be surprised if you meet fascinating people out of nowhere, especially foreigners, people from different cultural or social backgrounds, or those with unconventional lifestyles. A Taurus who normally sticks to familiar circles may suddenly find themselves drawn to an expat community, an online global group, or a social project where diverse voices inspire growth. New relationships. For singles, this is one of the most exciting times of the year. Sparks may fly quickly, especially with someone different from your usual type. For example, a Taurus who usually prefers steady, traditional partners may suddenly be enchanted by someone adventurous, artistic, or from another country. But remember, while the excitement is real, stability takes time to build. Supportive partnerships. In business or collaborations, you might encounter allies who bring surprising support. Imagine launching a small project, only to have a well-connected friend or mentor step in and offer resources you didn't expect. These alliances can be game changers. Shared ventures in love. For those already in relationships, this transit can bring fresh energy. You and your partner may feel inspired to start a new project together, maybe a business, a creative pursuit, or even planning a move. This is a time to break routines and rediscover the thrill of teamwork in love. 3. Career, creativity, and competition in the professional world. This alignment is nothing short of electrifying. Surprising victories. Imagine competing for a contract or a promotion, and just when it seems like someone else has the upper hand, you pull ahead with a bold idea no one saw coming. Uranus thrives on breakthroughs. while Fracate brings a mysterious edge that feels almost magical. Creative innovation. If you've been stuck in repetitive work, this is the moment ideas flood in. For example, a Taurus in design might suddenly invent a new style that attracts attention. A Taurus in business might find a novel way of marketing that competitors can't match. This is a time to embrace out-of-the-box thinking. Unconventional success. Success during this transit may not look traditional. Instead of a straight promotion, it might come through unexpected recognition, a side hustle turning profitable, or a project that suddenly goes viral. The key is to remain open. The path may look unusual, but it leads forward. Example: picture a Taurus chef who has been cooking classic recipes for years. During this period, they decide to experiment with fusion cuisine, and suddenly, food bloggers notice. What started as a small creative risk becomes a defining moment for their career. 4. Cautions and lessons. Every powerful transit comes with lessons, and this one is no exception. Volatile relationships. Fast-moving romances can burn bright but fade quickly. If you meet someone new, enjoy the connection, but take your time before making big commitments. Think of it like testing a new recipe. You wouldn't serve it to a banquet before tasting it yourself. Potential conflicts. As you change, not everyone will cheer you on. Friends, family, or colleagues might question your new choices. For example, if you quit a stable job to start something unconventional, you may face criticism. This period teaches you to stand strong in your truth while still respecting others' perspectives. Health surprises. With Uranus involved, sudden health concerns are possible. These may be mysterious symptoms that don't have clear diagnoses at first. It's wise to listen to your body, rest when needed, and avoid ignoring warning signs. Impulsive decisions. One of the biggest risks is rushing into choices without thinking them through. Imagine suddenly deciding to sell your house or move abroad just because the idea feels exciting. While bold changes are part of the cycle, grounding yourself with careful planning will protect your future. Practical tips for Taurus 1. Write things down. With so many new ideas and sudden insights, keeping a journal will help you capture inspiration and reflect before acting. 2. Stay flexible. You're a fixed sign, Taurus, but flexibility is your superpower during this period. The more you bend, the less likely you are to break under pressure. 3. Balance generosity with boundaries. Help others, but don't give away your energy or resources without discernment. 4. Test before you leap. Whether it's a new relationship, a business idea, or a lifestyle change, test it on a small scale first before making it permanent. 5. Prioritize health. Regular checkups, mindful eating, and stress management will help you navigate surprises with resilience. Closing. The hidden gift of change from September 13th to November 8th. 2025, Fracate and Uranus join forces to awaken Taurus from the comfort zone. Yes, it may feel like walking through a storm, unpredictable, electric, even overwhelming at times. But within that storm lies a gift, the chance to discover new parts of yourself, new connections, and new paths that can transform your life in lasting ways. Think of this season as the universe handing you a blank canvas. You may start painting with wild, unfamiliar colors, but by the end, you'll step back and realize the picture is more vibrant, more alive, and more true to who you are becoming. So, dear Taurus, embrace the surprises, listen to your intuition, and allow yourself to evolve. What feels like disruption today may be the very foundation of tomorrow's freedom and success.